Hi students, welcome to Arca NEET Academy. Arca is the best coaching center in offline and online classes with animation videos throughout AP and Telangana. My name is Kotreddy, Chemistry faculty in Arca College. Today I will explain NEET final test paper code G4. Look at the screen. First question, hydrolysis of sucrose is given with the following reaction. In this question, given values Kc and 300 Kelvin's temperature. Now we calculate delta Z. Delta Z naught. Delta Z naught is equal to minus RT ln Kc. R value gas constant minus 8.314, temperature 300 Kelvins, and ln Kc 2 into 10 power 13. So answer is option 4. And then go to question number 137. Which of the following has maximum number of atoms? Number of atoms formula, weight by atomic weight into Avogadro number. If a given molecule, weight by molecular mass into Avogadro number. The first option, number of atoms is equal to 1 by 24 into Avogadro number. Second option, number of atoms equal to O2 is molecule. So we write molecular mass 32 into Avogadro number. And third option, number of atoms is equal to 1 by 7 into Avogadro number. And fourth option, number of atoms equal to 1 by 108 into Avogadro number. In the denominator is low value, the resulting answer is maximum. So option 3. So answer is third option. Number of atoms. Denominator low value, reporting value is maximum. And question number 138. Which of the following is not correct about carbon monoxide? The second option, the carboxyhemoglobin is less stable than oxyhemoglobin is not correct, because carboxyhemoglobin is 300 times more stable than oxyhemoglobin. So option 2 is not correct. And then go to question number 139. The calculate spin only magnetic moment of Cr plus 2 ion. Look at the configuration, Cr plus 2 ion. Chromium electronic configuration, atomic number Z is equal 24. So argon 3d5 4s1, anomalous configuration of chromium 4s1 in the given question Cr plus 2 ion. So argon 4s0 3d4. 3d4 means 4 unpaired electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of unpaired electrons 4. The magnetic moment mu is equal to square root of n into n plus 2. So square root of 4 into 4 plus 2 root 24. That's value is 4.9 Bohr magnetism. 4.9 Bohr magnetism. Okay. And then go to question number 140. Which of the following is natural polymer? Cis 1, 4 polyisoprene is natural polymer. Trans 1,4 polyisoprene is gutta percha. But the given cis 1,4 polyisoprene, that is natural polymer. So option is 4. And then go to question number 141. Which of the following is basic amino acids? Example, alanine, tyrosine, lysine, serine. There are options. The option 3, because lysine structure has more number of amino group compared to acids. More number of amino groups compared to carboxyl groups, so it is basic amino acids. If amino acid contains same number of amino groups and same number of acids, it is neutral amino acids. But here more number of amino groups compared to acid groups, so it is basic amino acid. And then go to question number 142. A mixture of N2 and argon gases 7 grams of N2, 8 grams of argon. Number of atoms or number of moles formula. Number of atoms is equal to weight by atomic weight. Here number of moles of N2 is equal to 7 by 28, that equal 1 by 4. Number of moles of argon, that is equal to weight 8 by atomic mass argon 40, that equal 1 by 5. So Dalton's law, use the formula Dalton law. Partial pressure of N2 is equal to mole fraction of N2 into total pressure. Here mole fraction of N2 means number of moles of N2 by total moles into pressure. So number of moles of N2 1 by 4. Number of moles of N2 1 by 4 upon 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 into 27. simplify that equal 1 by 4 into here 20 by 9 in 27. Simplify, we get 15 bar. Answer is 15 bar. Partial pressure of N2 is equal mole fraction of N2 total pressure. Then go to question number 143. Paper chromatography is a example of partition chromatography. Paper chromatography is an example of partition chromatography. Paper chromatography contains any chromatography, it has two phases. One is stationary phase, another one is mobile phase. Stationary phase, mobile phase. In paper chromatography, stationary phase is liquid, mobile phase also liquid. So paper chromatography is liquid chromatography. I have one video. Look at the video.
Take a measuring cylinder that contains 5 ml of acetone and pour it into the mortar. Grind the spinach leaves using the mortar and pestle. Place the extract into a watch glass using a spatula. Take a strip of filter paper having a narrow notch at one end of the strip. Take a pencil and a scale and draw a horizontal line with the pencil about 2 to 3 centimeters away from the tip of the notch. Put a drop of the pigment extract placed on the paper. Take the chromatographic chamber and pour ether acetone solvent into it. Fold one end of the filter paper strip and staple it. Using a thread, hang the filter paper strip into the chromatographic chamber. The loading spot should remain about 1 centimeter above the solvent level. Leave the chromatographic chamber undisturbed for some time. We can observe, as the solvent moves through the paper, it spreads the different pigments of the mixture in various distances. When the solvent rises above 3/4 of the way up the strip, remove the strip carefully and let it dry. Observations. The dried chromatographic paper strip shows 4 distinct pigment bands. Different pigments can be identified by the...
This is the animation video. And then go to next question. Question number 144. 144. For the reaction 2Cl giving rise to Cl2 atom, the correct option is here 2Cl means gaseous atom converts into Cl2 gaseous molecule. That means bond formation. Bond formation releasing energy, bond dissociation required energy. Here 2 moles of gas atoms converts into 1 moles of gas molecule. So releasing energy, because bond formation, so releasing energy delta H is negative exothermic reaction. Therefore delta H is less than 0. Here 2 moles of gas converts into 1 mole of gas. Delta S is equal to entropy of products minus entropy of reactants. That means 1 minus 2 negative delta S is less than 0, decreases, entropy decreases. So option 3 right answer. And then go to question number 145. Which urea react with water to form decomposes to form B passing through Cu plus to D blue color solution. Okay, that means urea react with water to produce ammonium carbonate, that is A, which on decomposes to give ammonia gas. The ammonia gas is passed into light blue color solution, aqueous. It changes to deep blue color. That means formation of complex tetraamine copper 2 complex. Tetraamine copper 2. Once again, urea react with water producing ammonium carbonate, which on decomposes to give ammonia gas. Ammonia gas passed into light blue color aqueous solution to form deep blue color tetraamine copper 2 ion. Okay, and then go to question number 146. On electrolysis, dilute sulfuric acid using platinum electrode, the product obtained at anode will be, here H2SO4 on electrolysis giving rise to 2H plus HSO4 minus. 2H plus HSO4 minus. At anode is a positive electrode. Anode is a positive electrode, reach the anions, that means sulfate ion or OH minus. But OH minus is more deposition order compared to sulfate ion. So 2 moles of H2O giving rise to O2 gas plus 4H plus 4 electrons. So oxygen gas liberate anode. Sulfuric acid on electrolysis to give 2H plus sulfate anion. At anode is a positive electrode, reach the anions, negative ions, sulfate ion and OH minus ion because it is aqueous solution. But deposition order is OH minus more compared to sulfate anion. So 2 moles of water giving rise to O2 gas liberate at anode. I have one video, look at the video. See this video. It is water molecule reach the anode rod. OH minus loss of electrons. Anode loss of electrons. Hydrogen gain of electrons. Cathode gain of electrons. Liberate H2 gas at cathode. Liberate H2 gas at cathode. Because anode loss of 4 electrons, the 4 electrons gains to H plus. 4H plus 4 electrons giving rise to 2H2 gas at cathode. And then here at anode, red color balls, look at red color balls, loss of electrons, water molecule loss of electrons and changes to O2 gas. At anode O2 gas, at cathode H2 gas. It is a electrolysis of dilute sulfuric acid. Liberate anode at O2 gas liberate anode, H2 gas liberate cathode. Okay, beautiful video. Next one, 147. An element has body center cubic BCC, edge length A 288 picometers. Edge length A is equal to 288 picometers. Now we calculate atomic radius. For BCC, 4R is equal to root 3A. 4R is equal to root 3A. R is equal BCC radius of atom formula root 3A by 4, that is equal to root 3 by 4 into A value 288 picometers. So answer is fourth option. Now I have one video. Look at the video.
FD is equal to B. Then AF is equal to C, which is equal to 4R. Now let us calculate the body diagonal C and face diagonal B. Using these values, we can calculate A. Let us consider the triangle EFD. By using Pythagoras theorem, we have FD square is C square is equal to A square plus B square. C square is equal to A square plus 2A square, which is equal to 3A square. C is equal to square root of 3A. But C is a body diagonal which is equal to 4R. Therefore, C is equal to square root 3A, which is equal to 4R. A is equal to 4R by square root of 3.
Thank you. That is R is equal to root 3 by 4. Next one, question number 148. An increase in the concentration of reactants reaction leads to heat of reaction is extensive property. Extensive properties depends upon the amount or quantity. So change in amount or change in concentration of reactants, heat of reaction also changes. So answer is first option, heat of reaction. Okay, and then go to question number 149. Which of the following alkane cannot made in good yield of Woods reaction? Cannot made good yield of Woods reaction. Woods reaction is best method to prepare even number of alkanes but not odd number of alkanes. So Woods reaction cannot prepared best method prepare even number of alkanes but not odd number. Here N-octane means 7 carbons, it is odd number alkane, so it cannot good yield. So option is 149, option 2. Next question 150. Identify the incorrect statement. Identify the incorrect statement. I go to directly option 4, Cr plus 2, and option 3, look at option 3, CrO4 minus 2, Cr2O7 minus 2. The oxidation number of CrO4 minus 2, Cr2O7 minus 2, chromium oxidation number Cr plus 4 into minus 2 is equal to minus 2, chromium is equal to plus 6. Here 2 chromium plus 7 into minus 2 is equal to minus 2. So 2 chromium is equal to plus 12, chromium is equal to plus 6. Both chromate, dichromate, oxidation state of chromate same, but here not correct anadu. So answer is option 3. CrO4 minus 2, Cr2O minus not same, but here chromate, dichromate, oxidation number of chromate same, plus 6 and plus 6. And then go to question number 151. Which of the following is cation detergent? Here cetyl trimethyl ammonium bromide. Cetyl trimethyl ammonium bromide. So it is a chemistry never left chapter. So answer is second option. And then go to next question. Next question 152. A tertiary butyl carbocation is more stable than secondary butyl carbocation. Which is more stable. Why? Because of hyperconjugation. Hyperconjugation. What is hyperconjugation? The delocalization of sigma CH bond electrons to the adjacent carbon-carbon double bond or adjacent carbocation. More number of alpha CH bonds, more hyperconjugation, more stable. I have one video. Look at the video. More number of hyperconjugations means more stable. That means more number of alpha CH bonds, no bond resonance.
Alkyl and methyl, and therefore the concept is also known as Baker-Methyl effect. No hyperconjugation means no stability of the carbocation. Hence, the tertiary carbocations are more stable than the secondary carbocations, which in turn are more stable than the primary carbocations. The primary carbocations are definitely more stable than the methyl carbocation, which does
More number of alpha CH bonds, more hyperconjugation, more stable. Look at here. Here tertiary butyl carbocation has 9 alpha CH bonds. Alpha carbon, alpha carbon, alpha carbon. Totally 9 CH bonds, so 9 hypercon structures. But in secondary butyl carbocation, here alpha carbon, here 5, 3 and 2, total 5 CH bonds. So more stable is tertiary carbocation than secondary carbocation. And then go to question number 153. Which of the following is correct order increasing of strength of ligands? Strength of ligands, it is NCRT lines petrochemical series. NCRT lines petrochemical series. Spectrochemical series, the strongest ligand is Cn minus, and then oxalate anion, and then F minus, SCN minus. So order is SCN minus less than, F minus less than, oxalate anion less than Cn minus. Cn minus is strong ligand. So option is fourth option. Okay, option is fourth option. And then go to question number 154. Identify the correct statement from the following. Blister copper produce CO2 gas, not it produce SO2 gas. Blister copper produce SO2 gas. It is not correct. Vapor phase refining carried out by nickel by Van Alkali method. But here nickel purified by Mons process, Van Alkali method purified by zirconium, titanium purified by Van Alkali method. In Mons process, nickel is purification. And then pig iron is molded into a variety of shape. So option is third option. Okay, fourth option, wrought iron is most purest form but not impure form. So option 3 is the correct answer. Question number 155. Which of the following molecule have zero development? Look at option 3. Boron trifluoride, beryllium difluoride, carbon dioxide. Here BF3, trigonal planar, mu is equal to 0. BF2 and CO2 both are linear, so dipole moment is 0. And 1,4-dichlorobenzene, chlorines are exactly in opposite direction, so plus mu minus mu cancel each other, mu is equal to 0. So boron trifluoride, beryllium difluoride, carbon dioxide, 1,4-dichlorobenzene, mu is equal to 0. And then go to question number 156. Which of the following identify the correct option? Correct option identify. Here it is water gas or syngas. Temporary hardness of water contains bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. Permanent hardness water contains calcium chloride, chloride sulfates of calcium and magnesium. So temporary bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. Diboron is electron deficient hydride because boron is electron deficient element, and H2O is a open book structure. It is not planar, it is a non-planar structure H2O2. So answer is first option. Okay, look at the structure of diborane and H2O2 is a open book structure H2O2. Diborane, banana bonds, bridged bonds because it is a electron deficient compound. Okay, and then go to next question. The number of protons, neutrons and electrons. Look at lutetium 175-71. Number of protons is equal to 71. Number of electrons also 71. Number of neutrons n is equal to A minus Z. A means mass number, Z means atomic number, so 104. So electrons 71, neutrons 104, protons 71. So protons 71, neutrons 104. Answer is fourth option. Okay, and then go to next question. The number of Faradays required produce 20 grams of calcium from molten CaCl2. What is Faraday's first law? The amount of substance deposited or liberated or dissolved at an electrode is directly proportional to quantity of current passing through electrolyte solution. That means W is proportional to Q. Here 1 Faraday of current is passed. Deposit any substance gram equivalent weight. Gram equivalent weight of calcium. Gram equivalent weight of calcium 40/2. Atomic mass by valency. Because CaCl2, here calcium valency plus 2. So that is equal to 20. 20 grams. That means 1 Faraday. So answer is first option. 1 gram equivalent weight 20 grams. Calcium atomic weight. Next question. Elimination reaction of 2-bromopentane to form pentene 2. Look at here, it is alpha carbon because halogen. It is also beta carbon. It is also beta carbon. To form pentene is a major plot. 2-pentene is a major plot. That means follow Shedjoff rule. What is Shedjoff rule? Hydrogen eliminated from more number of hydrogens. Hydrogen eliminated from less number of hydrogens of beta carbon is called Shedjoff rule. So here this beta carbon eliminate hydrogen and this also all halogen eliminated to form double bond. That is a Shedjoff rule. What is Hoffman rule? Hydrogen eliminated from more number of hydrogens of beta carbon to form one pentene. Here one pentene is a minor proto, two pentene is major proto because follows Shedjoff rule. Okay, what is Shedjoff rule? Hydrogen eliminate from less number of hydrogens of beta carbon. So to form pentene. So the option is, look at first option, it is beta elimination because of hydrogen eliminated from beta carbon. It follows ZSV rule, that means also Shedjoff rule. Dehydrohalonation because elimination of H and Br. So A, B, C correct answer. Answer is 4. Not dehydration because it cannot lose water molecule. In this reaction can lose only HX but not water. So A, B, C, option 4. Then I go to next question. Identify the correct statement from the following. CO2 gas used as a refrigerant. It is not correct because here dry ice means solid CO2. Dry ice, solid CO2. So it is not correct. Structure of C60 contains 26 membered rings, 12 5-membered rings. 26 membered rings, 12 5-membered rings. Okay, it is not correct. Gerasium-5 type of zeolite used to convert into alcohol and gasoline. It is correct because it is enzyme catalyst gerasium-5. And then CO is colorless and odorless gas. It is also correct. So option CD correct answer. So answer is third option. Okay. And then go to next question. Identify the correct match. Identify the correct match. Here Unilunium means 101, Mendeleev correct M. Uniltrium means 103, it is Lärstenium correct one. Unilium hexium 106, it is also correct. Uninium means 111, it is Rg. Okay, Rg means rontignium, atomic number 311 rontignium. So option 3. That means fourth one is not correct. Option 3, D is not correct. Not correct match. And then go to question number 162. The freezing point of delta Tf. In this question, give the values of Kf. Give the values of Kf and also molality. Now we write the formula. Delta Tf is equal to Kf into molality because I is non-alterate. So I value also 1. That equal Kf is 5.12 into 0.078. Its multiplication to get 0.39936. Round off to 2 decimals. So that is equal 0.40 kelvins. So answer is second option. And then go to question number 163. What is the change in oxidation state of carbon? Here methane. Oxidation number of carbon C plus 4 into plus 1 equal to 0. So C is equal to minus 4. In the product side CCl4, here chlorine is more alternate characters. 4 into minus 1 equal to 0. C is equal to plus 4. So oxidation number change from minus 4 to plus 4, option 2. And then go to next question. The rate constant of first order reaction. In the given question, given the values of rate constant K, concentration of reactant, initial concentration small a and A minus X is also given. Now to calculate the time. So first order formula K is equal divided by time T into log of A by A minus X. It is the first order rate constant expression. Here given K value 4.606 into 10 power minus 3, that equal 2.3 by time T. Log initial concentration given 2 and A minus X is 0.2. Okay, now cancel the common terms. Here 2 times. It is log 10 because 2 by 0.2 means 1 by 0.1, log 10 1. So T is equal to 1 by 2 into 10 power minus 3. Then T is equal to 10 cube by 2, that equal to 500 seconds. So answer is second option. And then go to next question. The mixture which shows positive deviation from Raoult's law. Positive deviation from Raoult's law. Fourth option because remaining options here benzene, toluene, ideal solution. Chloromethane and bromomethane, methane is ideal solution. acetone plus chloroform, they can form interactions, intermolecular forces rises, so deviation negative. So option 4, ethanol and acetone, ethanol, in ethanol molecules, hydrogen bond is there, R, OH, like R means ethyl group, R, OH, in ethanol molecules, in ethanol, the molecules in between intermolecular forces. We can add the solution of acetone, break down the intermolecular forces. We can add acetone molecules, break down the intermolecular forces. So weak intermolecular forces rise vapor pressures, the deviation is positive. Okay, answer 4. Then go to next question. Which of the following oxo acid sulfur has OO linkage? H2SO4 sulfuric acid, peroxy disulfuric acid, H2S2O8 peroxy disulfuric acid. Look at the diagram, H2S2O8. Here OO linkage is peroxy linkage. So answer is second option, peroxy linkage. And next question, measuring zeta potential used determining which property? Colloidal solution. That means stability of the colloid particles. Look at solution is, in colloidal solution, the potential difference between fixed layer and diffuse layer. For example, colloid particle charge is positive, it can surround by negative ions of solvent, bulk solution. It form a fixed layer. The negative ion can surround by another counter ion, it is diffuse layer. The potential difference between diffuse layer and fixed layer is called zeta potential. The presence of equal and similar charges on colloid particles is largely responsible providing the stability of colloid solution. So answer is second option. And then go to next question. Sucrose on hydrolysis to give alpha D glucose, beta D fructose. Sucrose on acetic hydrolysis to give alpha D glucose and beta D fructose. Okay, here glycosylation linkage, because look at the video.
And beta D fructose are shown in the screen. OH on number 1 position of alpha D glucose and OH at number 2 position of beta D fructose combine to give a water molecule, and a glycosidic linkage is formed between alpha D glucose and beta D fructose. It is a non-reducing sugar. Sucrose is dextrorotatory or is.
Thank you. And then go to next question. Question number 169. Find out the solubility plot. NiOH twice, giving rise to Ni plus 2 OH minus. What is the KSP? KSP is the product of molar concentration of cation and molar concentration of anion. Here KSP 2 into 10 power minus 15 and S solubility. Common ion in NaOH and NiOH twice is OH minus, so its concentration is OH minus 0.1 whole square. Therefore solubility is equal to 2 into 10 power minus 15. So answer is fourth option. 170. The correct option, free expansion, ideal gas and adiabatic condition. Here free expansion means no pressure, so P is equal to 0. P0 automatically W is equal to minus P delta V, work done also 0. And adiabatic condition, therefore delta Q is also 0, change in heat is 0. So automatically delta T also 0. So answer is fourth option, Q0, delta T0, W0. And then go to question number 171. Which of the following amine will give the carbyl amine test? Carbyl amine test or isocyanate test. Aliphatic or aromatic primary amines react chloroform in presence of NaOH or KOH to give isocyanide. Foil smell, isocyanide. So Carb element test only for primary amines. Here NCHC CH thrice, it is a secondary amine, it is a tertiary amine, it is secondary amine, it is primary amine. So carbonyl amine only for aliphatic aromatic primary amines. So answer is fourth option. And then go to question number 172. Identify the compound X in the following sequence. Toluene on chlorination planes of sunlight. Here chlorines are replaced by hydrogens to form dihalo compound, which on hydrolysis to give diol, geminal diol. Here two OH groups on the same carbon, it is unstable, so loss of water molecule to form benzaldehyde. But in the given question, we identify X, so X is a dihalo compound, so answer is second option. And then go to question number 173. Reaction with benzaldehyde and acetophenone in presence of dilute NaOH. One is no alpha hydrogen, another one is possess alpha hydrogen. Benzaldehyde no alpha hydrogen, but acetophenone has alpha hydrogen. So it is look at, there is no alpha hydrogen, but acetophenone has alpha hydrogen. One molecule possess alpha hydrogen, another molecule no alpha hydrogen. So it is called crossed aldol. Crossed aldol condensation. So option is 3, crossed aldol. Then go to 174. Identify the molecule which does not exist. Does not exist because helium here, helium contains 4 electrons. 4 electrons, that means molecular configuration sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2. Here bond order is equal formula, number of bonding electron minus number of anti-bonding electron by 2, that equal 2 minus 2 by 2, 0. The species bond order 0, the species does not exist. Either compound or ion or molecule does not exist. Bond order 0, the species molecular ion does not exist. And then 175, an alkene ozonosis gives methanol. Here one of the product methanol. Look at option, second option. Look at second option. Break down the double bond molecules. Here one O, another O, H2O to form H2O2. So one product methanol, option 2. Okay, ozonosis, turn alkenes break down to form methanol. And then 176, following metal ion active potassium, because it is biological importance of Na plus K plus potassium. Potassium activates many enzymes, participate in the oxidation of glucose to produce ATP and helps in transmission of nerve signals along with Na. It is the point of biological importance of sodium and potassium, 1A group. And then go to next question, 177. Enzol cleavage with HI. Enzol cleavage with HI to give. Look at enzol cleavage. Cleavage of HI, here hydrogen and I follows SN2 mechanism to form phenol and methyl iodide. Cleavage of phenoxide ion, because phenoxide ion is more dense forms, more stable. So answer is phenol and methyl iodide, option 4. Then go to next question, 179. Match the following. Look at CO is a neutral oxide and BaO metal oxide basic nature, Al2O3 amphotic oxide, so amphotic nature, metalloid oxide, sorry, metal oxide amphotic nature, Cl2O7 non-metallic oxide acidic nature. So option is verified, first option. And then go to next question. HCl gas pass NaCl solution, CaCl2 MgCl NaCl solution. Here NaCl is less soluble, calcium chloride, Mg chloride is, magnesium chloride is more soluble compared to NaCl. So NaCl crystal out, passing the NaCl. So answer is NaCl. Once again I repeat, calcium chloride, magnesium chloride are more soluble compared to NaCl. So NaCl is slightly soluble because of lower Ksp. Okay. And last one, reacts between acetone and magnesium chloride. Formaldehyde react with grignardigen to give primary alcohol. Other aldehyde react grignardigen to give secondary alcohol. Ketones react grignardigen to give tertiary alcohols. So here acetone, ketone react grignardigen to give tertiary alcohols. Formaldehyde react Grignard to give primary alcohol. Other aldehyde react to give secondary alcohol. Ketones react Grignard to give tertiary alcohols. Okay. Thank you.